So I was going over my past videos, so like my unboxings, my speed cube sessions, my tutorials, algorithms, etc., and I noticed that I don't have a video on my favorite cube, the Moyu RS3M 2020. So I was wondering, why not I just make one at 12:01. So I made like a 10-second montage, and after that, we're gonna go straight into the video, so enjoy. Now I know that was a really short montage, so I'll let the rest of the video explain why this should be your first cube, your favorite cube, and the one you set your PB on. So I got my RS3M in stickered, and although a lot of people were saying not to get that, like get stickerless, I tried it out anyways, and honestly I couldn't disagree more. It doesn't really matter as long as it's a great cube, and there's plenty of other reasons why getting a stickered or stickerless doesn't matter. I'm going to start with the leading reason and the best reason you should get this cube, which makes it 10 times better than the 356M or the XV2. It's because it's $8, and that is a crazy price considering it is also magnetic and with that kind of capabilities. These are all about the same on my favorites, like on how they compete with each other. Like Moyu, it's not the fastest, that would go to the X2, or it's not the most magnetic, it doesn't have the greatest magnets, that would go to the 356M. It's the fact that you can get the best of both worlds in between for $8. So what makes this cube great, besides its price, is that it kind of is well-rounded in every single category. Like speed, it's not the fastest, but it's just enough, and along with controllability, because you can't get that kind of trade-off. If you want high controllability, it's going to be slower. If you want bigger speed, you're going to have less controllability. The fact that it's both controllable and fast enough makes it a well-rounded cube. The corner cutting is great in both ways, so reverse and just regular, those are great, and then what sells it is the price. That's what makes this cube so viable. If my favorite cube was going to be the fastest cube, it would go to the X2, the GAN 356 X2. If I wanted the best magnets, it would go to the 356M. But the fact that it's a fraction of the price of both of these cubes, and it's well-rounded in like every single category, makes it so much better. Now, a cube cannot be absolutely perfect. So here are the cons. I saved them for last so that I was hoping you would skip them. So the RS3M only has two problems with it, but one of them is super important because it affects the other one, and you might have to get something with your order. Luckily, the same solution solves both of the problems, so I'll start with the most important one first, and that's going to be that it's not very great out of the box. That is like the only con that really affects the cube and why you want to order it. It's loud, it's springy, which is the second problem, and you can't really cube in class or laying down. Luckily, it's solved by one thing: lube. So I solved this major problem on my RS3M by just getting like 2 milliliters of GAN magic lube, and this thing is actually magic because it makes it so silky smooth, and it takes care of both of the problems. It makes it silky, very easy to turn, takes away the springy sound, and it makes it quiet. Although it's not like as quiet as the 356M, it makes it so much quieter than it was before, and it mostly takes care of that springy problem and makes it so much easier to use. That's why I think it's my favorite, because the fact that the only two problems that it has can be solved by lube, and it doesn't have to be magic lube, but I really recommend this one. This is not a promotion. The fact that it can be solved by lube is awesome, and it feels like a flagship for $8, and I have to make sure you know that it is a budget cube compared to the X2 or the 356M, which are both $30 actually. The fact that it feels like a flagship cube for $8 is just amazing, and there is nothing that you can make me say, or there's nothing that would ever make me not sell this cube to you unless it explodes in your face. Thanks for watching my review or why the Moyu RS3M 2020 is my favorite cube. If you want to go pick it up, you can go check out the Cubicle and SpeedCube shop, links in the descriptions, since I'm not sponsored. But if you don't want to, even after watching this whole video, at least give me a subscribe or a like, at least, please. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Also, a quick message, I'm going to leave a Discord link down there, and that is for a cubing league that I started up. It's for people who average around 20 to 50 seconds that want to compete with other people. If you can't go to a comp or you don't feel like you're fast enough, we can match you up with a duo, and you can compete against others for like no prize yet, but we'll figure that out. So if you want to check it out, then just click the link down below. You're always welcome to join, even if you don't want a cube in the league, like matched up as a duo, because you can always make new friends, share new algs. We always have voice chats every so often, and because not many people at school cube, you can just talk with them during school. Just my quick announcement. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.